All right, what is going on, everyone? It is Sunday. I seen someone in the live chat there, and we just started saying, "I'm here for the best stream of the day." Well, it's probably the only stream of the day, so competition. Thumbs up. All right, are we back? Are we kind of back? I don't know here. Hold on, give me a second. Are we back? I don't know if we're back. Let me know if we're back or not. Oh, I still have. Oh, okay, I still got a bunch. What the heck? Where's all my other stuff? Okay, all this has to come over here. All right, I don't know. I think we're back. I'm not 100% sure. We're back. We are back. Wow, we made it. I gotta fix. I need to build the new workstation. This thing every day it's rebooting on me and it's just doing stupid stuff. All right, so we're back. Awesome. Let's just see what we got here. Do a quick roll call now. My hair it's all messed up and whatever. Oh, one and only we do have Budweiser. Nice, nice. Oh, next up we do have
Nuclear power plant mining red pots.
we got red putts in the house. And before I rebooted, I was saying, someone was mentioning earlier that, can't wait for the best stream of the day, but it's probably the only stream of the day because I do believe Red Panda. Is he on vacation now? I think he left already. So he might be gone. And yeah, so everyone wish him a Merry Christmas and, good luck and all that good stuff. Christmas is right around the corner. This is actually the last weekend before Christmas, so there won't be maybe we'll have a random live stream. Maybe we'll do a Christmas live stream. We'll see what happens when it comes down to it. But you guys all be busy anyway. We do have what the Zell. Yeah, a little time mining, Grey Wolf mining, what's going down? Scroll down here. What do we got? I do see DGBF, DSD, what is happening? Monero XMR to the moon, baby. Is this still mooning? I gotta take a look at that. Squirrel Master, you put those L3 plus pluses on Koi script mining yet? What do we got here? What do we got? We got J Rod. What is happening? The pirates in the house. What else? What else? Who else? Who else is here? Come on, talking away. You guys are talking like crazy. Grey Wolf Mining, I see what is happening. Squirrel Masters is here. PC Crash. Yep, there he is. Rabid Mining is here. I see. Awesome. Everyone go check out his channel right there. Click on him, but it looks like his PC rebooted. He's on the phone. Give him a second. I'm just kidding. That was me, guys, but we crashed, obviously. Probably left the miner on while streaming. Yes, I know I've done that a lot in the past, but no, that wasn't the case this time. What do we got here? What is that? Red Jassel, something Kane, 1730. What is happening? Howdy. Scrolling. Anybody new? Oh, it just jumped on me. The pirate has been a member for 25 months at the Wolfpack. Awesome. Fully Electric is in the house. What is happening? And let's go do full screen. Do full screen. Aw. I like the little border thing there because I have plans for it in the future once I figure out how to totally work this thing. But I'll probably go to this. Bam. I don't have my share screen ready to go. I gotta reset all this up again. Okay, there we go. There. There. How's that? Kinda. Can you go full screen? How's this full screen? You want me on full screen? You want to zoom into me and just I know you want to admire everything and stuff, but like, come on. So what's going on? I didn't know what the title of this. I don't really know what to talk about. We'll probably talk about all sorts of stuff, but for the most part, what do you guys think? Are we in a bear market? I'm gonna actually put that Q&A up here. Show support for see that little money symbol, guys? Hit that and then 50, 100, couple thousand, that'd be awesome. But let's start a poll here. And what is the question? Are we in bear market? There we go. That's the question. Start poll. I want to know your guys because a lot of people say no, we're not. We're not in a bear market. This isn't a bear market. And obviously some people think there are. According to the cycles, yes, we are in a bear market. But I'm curious what you guys think about this. How do you guys feel about this market right now? Is it a bear? Is it just some type one of those traps to keep you a bear trap where it looks like it's going to go up, but it is? Is it a bear trap to go up the bull? I don't know. What are we in? What do you guys think? Can we vote somewhere in between? How would we word that? What would be in between? Either crypto is going to go up or it's going to go down. So I guess a sideways. Is there a sideways in there? Maybe I should have added that in. Now we're going to go sideways for a while, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's going sideways way too long. Does the next move is down? Well, that's what I mean. Like bull market is, trending upwards. Right now, I think we're in a bear market, sideways, whatever, but we are trending downwards in my mind. I don't know. Remember, I'm looking for your guys' what do you guys think too? But I think the trend is moving down, which in my mind is a bear market. And the cycles say this is exactly when it should be happening. It's going to do its thing, and the bottom will be around October of 2026. And then from there, we should slowly start trending upwards for the next couple of years. And then obviously, when 2028, 2029 hits, we'll be at a new peak. So yeah, it'll be interesting. That's my mind. Market manipulation, everybody, yeah, we have that also, obviously. Just coming into the old Twitter stuff here. What do we got? Building an AI game studio is a major XAI. Now Musk is building video games. Okay. Anyway, continuing on. Bears are calling for 40,000 Bitcoin. Bulls believe we are going to 150. Give me one reason to be bearish. Cycle says so. Here we go. Here we have another thing right here. 40 to 50K is where I think the bottom's going to be. What do we got here? Free DDR. Oh, there's another van moving around. It looks like there was a red van there a couple weeks ago. Now we got a blue van. Some people are saying we are in a confirmed bear market. I say we are exiting a bear market. What do you say? Exiting. This guy thinks we're just about to leave a bear market. He doesn't know anything what's going on, or he's trying to sell you something. What do we got here? Tom Lee believes ETH could climb to 7,000 by core. Here we go. Some more bearish, bullish stuff here. What is this? I don't know what that is. Continuing on. The bear market is here, and Bitcoin is heading down to 65. That's what the director of Global says. There's bullish MVC long term. Yeah, that makes sense. Everyone's bullish long term. Bitcoin is moving the exact opposite direction of global M2 liquidity. Either everything crashes from here or BTC explodes in 2026. Yeah, doubt it. Not happening. What else do we got? I don't understand traders. I would be terrified of not being long Bitcoin even for a day. Oh, there's somebody looking for some liquidity and melt your bags. Short squeeze, 92 to 97 incoming. Merry Christmas. Win. Interesting. What else do we got? Just in, Fed to inject 6.8 million into the market tomorrow at 9. That was 6 hours ago. So interesting. Into the market. They're not injecting into the market, but yeah, anyway. Tom Lee says that Bitcoin can hit a new high by the end of 2026. Oh yeah, here we go. Some more stuff. That's where the bottom's going to be. Delete one forever. Yeah. Anyway, so bunch of different. Well, most of the opinions here is like Bitcoin's going to keep going up. I seen another one that was actually very interesting, and it was it's if you bought one Bitcoin at 126,000. So pretend you did. Now I don't know how this works, but they're saying in theory, if you bought one Bitcoin at 126,000 and now it's down like 37 or something, if you sold that and then just bought it back, you would end up with like a capital loss or something of whatever for your thing, right? So, I guess some people are doing that. So we could see a big bunch of this stuff happening depending on the sizes of people doing things. And yeah, but I don't know, things are crazy. So much manipulation. So yeah, it feels just like all the previous bull runs. I am been during bull runs sideways then up, and then after peak sideways and down. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This feels exactly like every other crypto run. As much as so many people, super cycles coming. It's different this time, this, that, everything's looking exactly the same. And personally, like, not financial advice, but I feel this is 100% bear market. We're going to keep dipping down until the end of next year. And then we're just going to do our typical start to climb again. So That's what I think is going on. Let's see what you guys are saying now into the poll. Let's have a look here. And it looks like 82% of you guys are saying yes, 18% say no. I just got to look to see how many viewers and stuff we have right now. We do have 54 viewers. We only have 17 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Obviously, views and stuff are down. Usually, we stream around 100 to 200 people at times, especially in peaks. So things are rough right now at only 55. We need some more people. Come on, share this around, tell more people to get their butts in here because we're going to talk about some stuff. I don't know what yet, but we're going to talk about something, even if it's like the color of the sky. We'll talk about something, right? Uh, Number of live viewers tells the story. 100%. 100%. The markets are down. People are getting discouraged with crypto. We're in a bear market, guys. Don't kid yourself. Don't fall for all these traps and tricks, and something's going to explode. Now, one thing that's a possibility is we still have, within the next month or two, some alts might explode. I hope so. Like, it doesn't mean it's going to happen because we had a very non altcoin season. Very few coins actually did anything, and most of them did nothing. But there's still the chance of the fourth and final wave of some coins doing something. So hopefully, some of the ones that didn't move yet, like maybe ETC, possibly ZIL, which we don't care about, but we mined a bunch to hodl for now, but it's not doing anything, but hopefully it does. We got Ergo and, Dero, is kind of doing something. Hopefully Zealous does something. Obviously Kaspa needs to do something, but it looks like it's just losing traction every single day. We just need some of our coins that we have to just do something, right, guys? We need it. So there's still a possibility for that till about the end of January, maybe early February. But after that, I think there's no hope for none of our stuff. We're going to start looking at new stuff and, mine the crap out of some rugs and stuff like that and sell before the rug happens. Zcash. Oh, yeah, we got Zcash happening there. What's Zcash at these days? I haven't been following it, but that's going to be really falling out of steam here soon. So let's just take a look at Zcash. How you doing? What do you got? 434. So look, it came back up a bit. It does down to 3 something there. What was it? Yeah, 376 or something there on the 17th. So just a few days ago. But yeah, it's recovering. So that's nice to see for people that bought $10,000 miners and really need the ROI. And sadly, I don't know if they're going to hit that opportunity because we're probably, this is pretty solid though. Look at that. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. 9, 10, 11. We're coming into the third month. Oh, this obviously was probably the peak. So we're looking like we've seen a peak here. It might be on its way downhill now. I don't think it's going to pass this anymore, but you never know. You never know. But yeah, so this was what, a 2-monther? 9 to 10, 11, 2 months. We're in the third month here. Yeah. Probably she's almost all she wrote for the old Zcash here, according to traditional altcoin seasons. That's a pretty long pump. I don't know how much left it really has left in it. Yeah, we need RTM to definitely do some stuff here. I think when people see BTC move up 5% to 10K, people feel like it's the bull run. If we're still in the bull, BTC would be much higher now and pushing new all-time high in pumps. That's very true. That's very true. Like it is everything. It's losing steam. It's losing steam fast. It's 100% bear in my mind. But hopefully, these 2026 predictions are right, but I really don't think they are. I really think we're just going to be traditional bull and bear. We're going to be hitting the bottom sometime October of next year in 2026. So that's interesting there. What do we have on the old ASIC front for mining profitability? We still have, looks like the Z15 Pro is at 33. We got Pinecone INI box is still at 25, so it's still holding its own there for the most part. And then other than that, we got, are these released yet? I don't even know if they're released. But yeah, these Doge miners, where we at? L11 Pro. No, where's the L9s? L9s. 798. Wow. 16 gig ash, 752 and 704. What's my power? Oh, this is 7-cent power. This is at 7-cent power. Oh crap. 12-cent power. Okay, my power cost. 30K. Yeah. Now let's look at the L9s. $3 a day. Oh no. Wait, might be the 50. I'm getting even less. Okay, 342. This is rough. This is rough. 342. So it's Kwai. Let's see if this is updated now for Kwai. Is Kwai still doing decently here? Not on a lot of stuff. Looks like it's still better on these. Where's the L9? They got L9 in here. L9, 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 L9. Where's the L9s? There you go. Here's an L9. 15.5. So it's still making a couple dollars more a day. Oh, you guys can't see this. Oops, my bad. There we go. Look in here. So here's Kwai. Still 5 cents. So it's a couple dollars more than just mining Doge and stuff. I do want to see is Kwai like how's the price looking on Kwai? Is it crashing or look like it's pretty green for a lot of it. So it must just be like a network hash rate thing. From 1 year, obviously it's down, but up, down, up, down. So price is doing decent for Kwai. A lot of people have been asking me like, how does Kwai work? We're gonna talk about that a little bit to clear the air if I get it right. But what I do want to know, I'm not sure what the current emissions are or what they were previously. But as we can see here, there are 4 chains. Now, there's only 3 chains. It used to be ProgPal, but now it's only these 3. So there's SHA-256, there's Script, and there's Kapow. So we're just going to click on the Kapow. Now, what is happening here is what Kwai did is they actually increased their emissions by 5 times. So unlike, in Cubic, when they did this, they divide, X amount of their emissions to XMR mine, X amount to the hash rate side for their Cubic. And then, that's what they did. And also they had halving go through. What Kwai did is they took their normal emissions, which I'm not sure what they are. I got to look into this. And then they 5 times them. So say the acquiry block reward was 1, now it would be 5. That's an example. I don't know exactly what it is, but so they 5 times it, and then obviously I think it's being split between the chains. Now, when you're mining these coins, you're mining Raven like Kapow, you're mining Raven coin and Kwai. Now, what's happening here is you're validating the blockchain for Kwai, and you're also mining a Raven coin. So based on shares and stuff, you're getting Kwai coin, and all the Raven coin and stuff that is mined is being sold. So you're not getting any of that from the parent chain. So the parent chain is the algorithm you're on. Kapow, SHA-256, and Script. So Kapow is mining Raven coin, SHA-256 is mining Bitcoin Cash, and the Script algorithm is mining Litecoin and Dogecoin. I don't know if any of the other merges in there. Doesn't really matter because they're only adding like an extra 1 cent anyway. They're worthless coins other than Litecoin and Doge. And reality compared to Doge, even Litecoin is kind of worthless, but it adds a little bit. So for the most part, you're mining Litecoin and Dogecoin, and then all that is being sold. Now you're only mining and getting Kwai, and everything else is being sold on the parent chain, and that's buying Kwai and burning Kwai, and it's also being given to some of the stakers and stuff there. So I don't know if the stakers rewards went up. I'm not 100% sure how that goes. But yeah, and also as difficulty increases on Kwai, this is something I was not aware about when I released my video on it. But when the difficulty increases on Kwai, guess what happens to the block rewards? They increase also. So unlike, normally more hash rate comes on, difficulty adjusts, and everyone's rewards goes down. Well, that's still going to happen, but they're not going down as much because the block reward, kind of increases as difficulty and hash rate comes on as well. So it's interesting how pretty much what we always talk about as miners is, they're trying to do a system to try to keep giving miners more coins, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Now, obviously, we see the profitability and stuff dropping down. The price still seems kind of decent. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out long term. Now, obviously, if it gets very profitable, I don't know if it'll be able to support any of the hash rate that can come onto it. Like, obviously, there's a ton of Bitcoin ASICs out there, but we'll see what comes on there. The GPU side for the Kapow is heat, very power intensive. There's that aspect going to it, but it'll be interesting for a lot of miners, to get behind this project because it is fully trying to support proof of work. Now, the interesting thing to see is how is this going to play out? We are seeing those profitabilities drop quite a bit, but it's very interesting what they're doing is they're actually they're actually for the miners currently right now anyway. So we're gonna have to wait and see how this is actually gonna play out. Rabid mining, give Patrick Murphy a wrench. Patrick Murphy needs a wrench. Meanwhile, I'm 109% luck. Patrick Murphy needs a wrench. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. Oh, what is that? Here we go. Bum bum bum. See, it's all about the community. Community said, Rabid, do this. I did it. You guys are my boss. Because without you guys, there wouldn't be me. You know what I mean? It makes sense, right? Uh, salute. I'm here to serve and protect. Wrench attack. Red butts. No. Oh man, very busy over here in Northern Krypton. How is it over there? Meanwhile, I'm 109% luck. No block on Ravencoin. Oh, you're doing some solo mine. Darn. Yeah, what is that? I need to find what that website is. I forget. Hold on. I don't have Discord on. Crap. I need to find the website where we can track. Oh, actually, it's in my video. What am I doing? I don't need to go to this. Let's just come into here. Let's share this tab. Let's go into my video where I did that. Koi made mining super profitable again. All right, so we're going to click on that. YouTube to watch it. We're going to pause it. And we're going to go into the links. Wallet, Koi website. Oh, yeah, and one thing I want to point out with the wallet here, I totally forgot. Tangem is supported, so you don't need that web-based Pelagus wallet. You can use your Tangem wallet for Koi, so that's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. So if you don't have a Tangem wallet, it's a hardware wallet. Go to rabidmining.com, pick yourself up today. I'll show you right now. Come to rabidmining.com right here. You come to ASIC miners, crypto wallets. Scroll on in here, and here obviously we got discount codes, ASICs, links if you're looking at stuff. Scroll to the bottom, and you can see tangems and things like that. This is no longer here. This doesn't exist, but you can click right here. Code Rabid will grant you 10% off. It might even still be on a bigger discount for Christmas. I'm not 100% sure, but that is a link to get yourself some Tangem wallets for this. So, coming back into what I was looking for. Well, where's that link? Kraken block checker right here. Soap Q Koi AI. So there you go. Let's see what all they've been doing. So far since this fork happened, they have earned about an extra $30,000 in the past 24 hours. They added an extra $7,800 into their pool or dealio here. Total Koi burn has been 516,000 Koi so far. Kapow hash rate, we can see our hash rates on different ones. So script hash rate, they got 3.66 terahash. We're going to compare this to actually Bitcoin pools. We're going to see how much hash rate they actually got going on here. But here's the blocks. So they are, actually, we can see the total here. Obviously, they're smashing the most Ravencoin blocks. 560 Ravencoin blocks have been found. They have found 3 Litecoin blocks and 8 Dogecoin blocks. That's crazy to think that they found. What's the block time? I gotta look at the block time actually to see, because they got 8 Dogecoin and only 3 Litecoin. So, and it's the same amount of hash rate. So in all reality, if you were trying to solo mine a coin based on this, it looks like it's easier to hit a Doge block than it is a Litecoin block. And Doge is what you want anyway when it comes to profitability. And then they hit 5 Bitcoin Cash blocks. So that is interesting. I'm just curious. I want to come into here. I just want to look at LTC. So we got 148 seconds for a block time. Now, what is Doge? It must be faster. It's got to be a faster block time. 148. What? Is Doge block time really only 0.6 seconds? Is that for real? Is Doge that fast? Kaspa everyone's talking about how great Kaspa is at 1 second block times. Now it's 10 blocks per second. But is it really only 0.6 seconds? That can't be right. I thought it was slower than that. 3, maybe 1 minute. 1 or 2 minute block times make sense to me, but 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6, 7, 10, 10. Yeah, it's not 0.6. Maybe there's a difficulty spike and they're finding more blocks right now because of it, but that's crazy. That seems way too fast. Yeah, but an LTC is more money than. Is it really? LTC isn't more money. Well, maybe at the current price. 'Cause what is it? What's a blocker worth? 10,000 Doge. And what's a Litecoin block worth? Litecoin block. Litecoin. Like how many Litecoins in a block? Let's just figure this out right quick now, actually. I'm gonna go into here. All right, I'm gonna come in. We're gonna go to oh no, go back. Coins. Let's go LTC. LTC. So block reward is 6.25. Okay, actually that's quite a bit. 6.25 Litecoin. Times. I'm just gonna go on my phone here. Current price of Litecoin is 76.27 times 76.27. That's $476 is a block of Litecoin. Okay, 476. Write this down. All right, $476 is a Litecoin block. So now we're gonna take a look at Doge. I'm pretty sure it's 10,000, but we're just gonna double check. Yeah, so 10,000. 10,000 times current price of Dogecoin is Doge. Where are you? 12.9 cents times 0.129. So a Dogecoin block is worth $1,200. So yeah, Doge is making a little over double. A block of Doge is worth over double of a block of Litecoin, even at the current prices. So it's $476 versus $1,290. So obviously, if you're trying to solo mine, if you can only solo mine one script coin, you're going to want to go for Dogecoin because it's worth more. That's almost as much as a Bitcoin Cash block, isn't it? Not 100% sure. So yeah, so there's that going for us. It's normally 5 seconds. Look at what the mine coin info. Okay, here we are. Well, we're right here. Anyway, block reward, last block time, 1 minute 33. So yeah, 1 minute block time. That's what I thought it would be, around 1 minute. So it is faster. It is faster than Litecoin. 1 minute block time. So it's about twice as fast as Litecoin, and it's worth quite a bit more. So yeah, it makes sense to solo mine. Now, if you use like Mining Dutch or something, I think when you solo mine script, you're solo mining all the coins anyway. You're merged solo mining, so you got that working for you. But yeah, it's definitely Doge being faster on the block times and stuff, and about the same hash because everyone's merge mining anyway. It makes sense to solo mine Dogecoin if you can only solo mine one, depending on the route you're taking, your own node, or some pools only want the one. So yeah, that's looking like the way to go about it there. Interesting. But yeah, so obviously it makes sense that they're finding more Doge blocks because it is a faster block time. And it makes sense because it's almost double. I bet you they're gonna find a Litecoin block here, and these will stay close together to be in about double of the Litecoin blocks because it's like double the speed. So it makes sense that it'd be finding double the block. So there we go. That's making sense here. Now, in terms of hash rate, how much hash rate do they have? 3.71 terahash in script. So let's just look at script coins here. 3.71 Litecoin. So that's about the same as um let's just find a 3.71. So that is equivalent to, I guess, DX pool, just under what Cryptex is doing on script alone. So this is what we're saying. It's a top 20 hash rate pool. Obviously, it's not a huge amount of hash rate compared to the network, but it's a decent amount. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash now. So what do they got there? Bitcoin Cash, they got 83 petahash. So let's just go into here. Bitcoin Cash, 83 petahash is that not bad for Bitcoin Cash. They're in the 11th place pool. They're ahead of Binance pool in terms of hash rate for this. So, they're going to be finding blocks. So that's interesting. So, decent size, almost top 10 pool for Bitcoin Cash. Very, very interesting there. Let's see what else they got here. Obviously, we got Ravencoin now, and they got 490 gigahash for Ravencoin. So let's just take a look now for Raven. 490 giga. Oh, geez. So they're rocking Ravencoin. They're the third largest mine. Yeah, third largest for Ravencoin. So that makes sense of why they're finding so many blocks for Ravencoin is they got a lot of GPUs on it. So yeah, 490 gigahash of Ravencoin hash rate they got rocking. So they're almost top 10 for Bitcoin Cash. They're top 20 for script, but obviously they're near the bottom. Not much here for script, but they got a lot on decent here. And they're top three. They're the third largest pool when it comes to Kapow, which means it makes sense why they're finding so many Ravencoin blocks because you got they're the third largest pool here, smashing out the Ravencoin blocks to convert into that Quai. So that's very interesting right here. 480 gigahash. So yeah, they're in the third place spot, pushing Raven Miner down to fourth place. Very interesting. So that's kind of how we have an idea of how the Quai network right now is looking in terms of sizes on these other coins. And they're definitely they're a larger pool. They're definitely number 1, 2 miners is rocking it. But when it comes to the rest, they're doing decent. Definitely doing decent there. In terms of some of these hash rates. Now, here we go. Come back into here and go back to home. All right, let's just see what you guys are doing right now. All right, what do you got going on? On Match, you can solo LTC and it also merged solo mine Doge at the same time. However, you can solo Doge directly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, obviously on Mining Dutch, I wouldn't just mine it directly. I'd try to solo mine everything and hopefully you get something, any blocks and then convert that to whatever you want. But yeah, you have the options there for all that stuff. One thing I do want to go into here is we are going to run this ad right quick. So make sure you watch it or, maybe you need to get a drink or something. Are you looking for ASIC miners, but just not sure who to trust? From most popular brands to bestsellers to miners of the week and even deals of the moment. ASIC Mining Central has you covered to the cheapest prices out of any ASIC website, as well as import fees will be low with low tax with DDP or invoice. And code RABID will grant you an additional $50 off your order. Head on over to ASIC Mining Central today for all your ASIC mining needs. Links down in the description. Now back to our regular scheduled program. All right. What do you guys think of that, huh? What do you guys think, huh? Anybody? Anybody at all? Any takers? All right. Okay. Continuing on here. Speaking of that, solo miners and stuff like that. How am I doing? Refreshing here. Best share ever, 41.32 gigahash. I think, was it 2 days ago or something, another solo Bitcoin miner found a block from renting hash rate on NiceHash for an hour. Yeah, that happened. So I've seen that somewhere. Not 100% sure what the full story is, but yeah, I read that. But yeah, for me, nothing yet. My best share is only 41.3 Gs, and we need to find a block worth I don't have my node up right now. I'm getting a new node. 2 terabyte hard drive and stuff. I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what that node is called, but yeah, there's a node coming. It's in the mail. It's going to show up here. But yeah, it's going to be 2 terabytes, and then I can set that up. It has Umbrel already installed onto it. It's not the Umbrel box right? It's the one from Bitcoin Merch. I can't remember the name of it, but if you're looking for it, check it out. We can actually bring that up right now. Bitcoin merch. Make sure you find my Bitcoin merch link if you're looking for anything. But I just gotta find it here. Maybe I gotta find my link for you guys if you guys want it. Where the heck's the node? Oh, right here. X mini node. Yeah, this guy right here. So X mini node. It looks like a little mini PC box thing here. But I got the one with 16 gigabytes of RAM. 16 gigabytes. So RAM's expensive these days, guys. But I went with this one. And yeah, so this guy has Umbrel in it. So I'm probably going to obviously swap that out and put in knots and stuff. But yeah, this will be a full node. It runs on the Umbrel OS there. So it's just like how I did my normal ones, but this one's going to have 2 terabytes, 16 gigabytes of RAM. So it should be able to run everything, download the blockchain, then we'll begin solo mining it again. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when this thing comes in and try that unit out. The part nice. I only have my D9 solo on Dutch. I use my own local private solo pool for Doge, Fractal. Oh, nice. You're doing all your own solo mining to your own stuff. That's awesome. Best way to do it. Is Cryptex safe? It's Russian and my firewall won't let me load their web page without an exception. Is it the new nice hash? Yeah, Cryptex is safe. I used them lots, never had any issues. So yeah, Cryptex is definitely a thing to do. Is it the new nice hash? No, no, not really, because NiceHash is it's hash rate rental service. So you put it up there and people rent your hardware and point it to any pool and stuff. But Cryptex actually mines the coins and converts it for you. So even though it has like a little built-in Windows NiceHash type of miner where profit switches and stuff, it's actually mining the coins for you and then swapping it to what you want. Where NiceHash runs your hardware and then rents it off to people, and then you can only get paid on Bitcoin. So that's kind of how the difference of those two work. Uh, you're right there. I don't know what deal they worked out with Pleb Source for the exclusive of the Hammer Miner. Which one's a Hammer Miner? Buy two, get one free deal going on right now. Where? What are we talking about? I believe it's Helium Deploy that's selling the hammers exclusively made by Plebs. Interesting. I got one of those. I got a Helium Deploy link if you're looking. So if you're buying stuff up there, what's a hammer miner? Hammer miner. Let's take a look at that. Hammer miner. Hammer miner. Hammer miner. Helium Deploy. Hammer miner script. Oh, that's what the hammer miner. Oh, that's right. The script one. Gotcha. Pleb source. There we go. I gotta find my link to give to you guys if you're looking for these. You guys want it or what? You guys looking for these little script lotto miners now? What do we got here? It's like a bid axe for script. Yeah, okay. Roger. So yeah, they got something happening here, but I don't know. I don't know where my link's at. I gotta find out. See. Pleb start. I don't have that one on my website. I forgot about these guys. I was talking to them a while ago, and then everything just went radio silent. What do we got here? Discount codes. That's just helium stuff. Hardware wallet. Darn, I don't know where my pleb sort or my helium deploy one is. Interesting. Exchanges. Crypto software. Kaspa bought home. I don't know. Love the little pie case I had a few years ago. I'm trying to get my AlphaPex to make a 2-chip script axe. Interesting. New jingle miner for solo script, 600 megahash for 160 watts. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Jingle mining. Jingle mining. What do they got going on? Everyone's coming out with all these little mini things. Is this it? BTC Solo Pro. I don't know. Miner store, liquid cooling. Let's look for a script. Shop by coin. Doge. What do we got here? Anything mini? Bulk miner, flu miner. P1 hydro. L2. Oh, is this it? They made a GP. Oh, this is one of those. Is it a magic miner? Jingle miner, LTC. Doge hash card. That looks like the magic miner, doesn't it? But it's just jingle miner. Interesting. 449. And how much are those? Okay, I gotta go back. Hammer miner. What's this? 105 megahash at how much power? There's like 25 water. Oh yeah, 25 water. So about 150 watts. So about 150 watts. for the same hash rate. So they're about the same efficiencies. Okay, that's interesting. They're about the same. This is about 10 watts more, and you don't know plus minus depending on heat in your area and if you actually use it and things like that. Oh, this actually has a stand. This one came with a stand. You don't have to put it in the GPU case. You see that? That makes this even look sweeter. Look at that. It's on like a display case. Go back. Where is it? Look at that. It has a little stand here. Sweet, sweet. Look at that. That's how the Magic Miner. It should have came with one of these. Then it just stands up like that. You can just have it mining away and you don't have to have it in a frame or anything. Wow, that's actually pretty sweet. All right, guys. Jingle Mining. Links in the description. Check it out. If you're looking for the Jingle Miner Litecoin. And this is about this. Now, what's the price though? This is $4.49. And what's this? Oh, wow. It's cheaper. This is $325 for 105 mega hash at 25 watts. So essentially, this thing is 6 of those for only an extra $100. So this is a way better deal. Way better deal by a long shot. Oh yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Absolutely insane. So if you want one of these, I definitely have to recommend the Jingle Miner version over that, just because the price is a steal compared to the other. You're getting 4 of the other ones for an extra $100. So that would be what, 3, 6, 9, 10, $1,200 for under $500 for the same, pretty much same specs. That's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Interesting. That's interesting. 600 mega hash. Yeah, 6 of them. Yeah, it'll be about 6 of those. That's crazy, guys. It is expensive for these little solo things. Like, this isn't Bitcoin. You're not lottery mining. Well, I guess. What would we just look at? A Doge block is worth, and obviously there isn't as much hash rate on Doge as there is Bitcoin, so it should be easier to find. But obviously, you're not going to get hundreds of thousands of dollars from hitting one of these blocks. But where did my sheet go? There's a Doge block now. So yeah, right now it's about $1,200. So obviously, if you found one block, it definitely covered the cost of this thing. But do you actually do that? Like, I don't know. That's totally up to you. But here it is. People love these things. People get them. Christmas, whatever. This is a way better deal than the other one. So I'm actually gonna have to make a video. I'm gonna make a video on these. Maybe I'll record it later today because I didn't know this existed. So thanks to you guys who was pointing this out. And I'm gonna put that versus the Hammer Miner, and I'm gonna label it Hammer Miner just got screwed or something. I don't know. I'll think of something. But yeah, so this is a way better deal. Yes, script miners can merge mine solo, like we're talking like mining Dutch and stuff. You can mine all those coins or whatever. So that's interesting. I'm gonna have to save that in here. Boom. And then I'm gonna save the Hammer Miner in here as well. Add that to favorites. There we go. Very interesting stuff. So I do have links to Jingle Mining. I don't know. They're on my website, so I don't know if they're in this description though. But check them out if you want one of those bad boys. What else do we got here? Hey, I made it. Everyone settle down and go hit the like button. Do it. Yeah, bits, please. YT. He knows what he's talking about, guys. 64 viewers, 37 likes. Do I have to say it? Do I really have to say it? Come on. Hold on. Oh, I got to turn my camera off for a sec because I need a drink and I forgot to get a straw. So, boom. Oh, that's the wrong button. Boom. There we go. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Oh, I seen my little mic thing flashing, so I think you guys could hear me drink, couldn't you? Oh, all right. And we're back. Just magic like that. You smashed that very first like. Nice. Did I show my screen? Did I shut my screen off? No, it's still on. We can see you. Nice try. No, you couldn't. The last time you said hit that thumbs up, your PC crashed. Oh yeah, that's right. Nice face. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh man. So what else do we have to talk about? I don't know. I guess we can do an update on the INI miner. Huh? You guys want that? Let me just bring up my spreadsheet here. Little update. All right, so here we are so far. Oh, so far it's been we started on the 9th here. And right now, like I miss some days. Like here you can see some days and I sold them for the same. So it's like some days I forgot about it. And then I just put in how much I mined each day because we can see the payout each day right here. I'll show you. And I made sure it was correct with to the exchange and stuff. But we can see, the pounds right here each day. You get one payout every day from this pool. So that's just what I'm basing it off all the time. So anyway, so that is our the payouts are right. But you can see like I sold same day. Like today, I had 3 days worth stacked up and I just went in there and I put it in the sell thing and I sold it for the current price. So we can see that. And this is when I did track it. We can see what the current hash rate of the network has been. So hasn't really been climbing much at all yet. We're as of today, we're about 5.57 terahash. So, for the most part, we're low fives, high fours. Uh, actually on the second day, we're 5.4. So we still haven't really seen any increase in hash rates. I also saw a tweet. Here's another thing. I want to bring this to attention. Where is just gotta find it. K1 pool. Where's K1 pool? Oh, right here. I want to bring in this. So they opened up right here. New coin has been added to the pool algorithm Versa hash. I always call it Versa hash. PPLNS and solo pools are available. It says GPU and CPU for mining. And I told them that, this is ASIC. This has ASICs. But I don't know. They never replied to that. But they're promoting as GPU and CPU mining, and we can clearly see that we are rocking this with an ASIC. So, yeah, it's whatever's going on there. So anyway, this is an ASIC coin. It's destroying the hardware. So don't try to mine it with a GPU or a CPU. You can try, but it's not going to be very good. But for the most part, we can see here so far it's paid $362. We got 2,618 remaining from the total price when it was released of 29.80. And right now our ROI is currently sitting at I didn't do this last one. $28. Oh no, it's because they didn't do oh crap. Did I not do 25? I messed something up here. I gotta redo this. Sorry guys. I gotta take this out. 25. 105. Oh, I did that backwards. I gotta take this one out. I'm butchering this all up. So 30, 89. Okay, I screwed up right here. 89 was here. And now I need to put 0.12834. 25. Now I gotta go 25. I put this at 105 here. And then I need this one. 0.12834. 28. 93. Okay. All right. 93 days. All right. So that's how we're at. So we can see day one, we got a 77-day ROI. Then it went to 90. Then it went to 106, down to 101, down to 97 because it's based on how much you made that day and what I sold at and stuff and how many coins you got, obviously, to make at that price. Then it went to 96 days. Then it went to 83 to 90 to 100 to 89 to 105. We're now sitting at 93 days from now to ROI. So obviously it goes all over the place depending on what the numbers end up like. But eventually, we'll see what happens when this gets down to zero and the ROI happens. Or if it gets down to like $2 a day only or something, then obviously we're just gonna shut it off and say, all right, it's ROI never. But right now, we're kind of saying here you can see how much it's made each day so far. So 38, 32, 27, 28, 27, 29, 33, 30. 27, 30, 25, 28. So there's the numbers for daily earnings on the miner as well. So it's still doing decently. It's still doing decent. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens, throughout its lifespan of ROI-ness or whatever. So that's where that thing's sitting at right now. We need to start using the brand name since Bitmain, Flu Miner, and Volk Miner all going to use damn L3s. What are we talking about? Oh, you meant the old Bitmain L3. Yes, Blue Miner, the best there is. Blue Miner T3. That's T3 should be coming out soon. That's the Bitcoin miner for that. But yeah, it's supposed to be released at the end of the month here or something. Maybe early January. We'll see what happens there. Definitely make a video about LTC Doge hash card. Yeah, I think so. I think it's gonna be very interesting. So I might have to record that up later today. So that's D3 Mini for Volk. That's I've never tried any of those Volk miners. That's a miners I've never tried. Interesting stuff. And the other day I was looking through my scraps laying on the floor and stuff, and I realized I still had a Lucky Miner, and I got to find the power supply cord for it because I could probably slap the Lucky Miner into this here as well, and hopefully it gets lucky. So what am I at right now though for hash rate? Yeah, so I'm sitting around, I guess, past 7 days, 16.9 terahash. It's all these little mini thingamajiggers. So I should slap the Lucky Miner on and, see what happens for a little bit. I found that laying on the floor the other day. Oh boy, craziness. Yeah. So, are there any like last minute questions or anything you guys may have? Give you a couple seconds here, but we'll probably wrap this one up soon here. Coming into things. Let's wait here. Anything? Anybody? Let's get adjust there. Bam. Here we go. Here we go. Is pre-current favorite. Your Volk Miner Mini pre is my favorite. See, I should try to get one of those minis then. You guys are loving the Volk Miner Minis by the sounds of things. Might need one. Might need one. All right, guys. It seems like everybody's up to doing whatever. So we do have 62 viewers, 46 likes. So make sure you do smash that like button before you do leave the stream. Share it around. Share the Rabid YouTube channel around the world. Have you been looking at all the giveaways on X? No, I haven't. Why? There are a lot? There's a lot going on. No, I haven't really been looking at any of the giveaways. I'm not sure. That's not too bad. I was expecting by now 150 days. Yeah, it's not too bad. Too bad. Still under 100 days, but we'll see what happens. Your account keeps getting locked entering. Really interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I've entered at least 60. Wow, that's a lot. There's that many going on. That's crazy. It's only 12.45 Doge a day, but no issues so far. All right, nice. Hope Doge goes up a bit. We all do. You want a quote from Sheets? Sheets. Oh, okay, at least you got something. Hey, winning. Winning is winning. But appreciate all you guys. We're gonna show up. Zell solo. Love. Good luck. Do some solo mines. See how it goes. I think Zell is still having issues though, aren't they? They keep having blockchain issues still. So I didn't record any video or anything on Zell till I know that everything is working. But last I heard yesterday, there's still issues going on. There's been a couple node fixes and some other things, but yeah, I'll have to look into that, see if everything's fixed and running correctly. But I don't know. But I do appreciate all you guys. We're gonna see you guys on the next one here. I got to do some videos and stuff tonight. So peace out. Rabid out. Smash that subscribe button now if you're not a subscriber. If you are, don't touch it.